Hi, folks. I'm Richard Friedman, and welcome to another one of my political cartoons for December 19th, 2024. Good to see you, folks. Here today, we have Robert F. Kennedy Jr., who is President-elect Donald Trump pick to be the nominee for Health and Human Services. So he will be at the top of the hierarchy in terms of health and human services administration to the American people. And what's happened here, I want to tell you how this cartoon was inspired. I have to tell you that how what inspired me to do this was actually Senator John Kennedy, who said the other day that Kennedy's JFK Jr.'s attorney, he should fire his attorney because his attorney petitioned or lobbied the Food and Drug Administration to revoke its approval of the polio vaccine, and that's his attorney. And so it's brought. Plus, in the background of what he said against vaccines himself, it's created a cloud over his nomination and how important the vaccine is. I remember when I was a little kid, you had to get it. It was and it was something that you just said it had to be, like drinking water. I mean, it was just something that you needed to, and it was respected. So what's happening now is that in the light of President-elect Donald Trump nominating RFK Jr. with his background of being against vaccines, and he said there was a link to autism. I don't know without any medical research to support that, and all the medical authorities and all the scientific community basically says there's no connection, and they've uncovered every stone, they say, to try to determine that, and they have not been able to do so. So Senator John Kennedy, he inspired, I have to tell you, I never thought that the day would come when John Kennedy would inspire a cartoon, but he sure did this one. So what happened was that he said that RFK Jr. should fire his attorney who was against the polio vaccine, because it puts a bad spotlight. It puts him in a bad position here. He's meeting in the Capitol with all the senators, and to have that shining on him, that he picked this man of all the attorneys in the world. He has this man has to be somebody, the attorney he could pick besides this guy who was trying to get the Federal Drug Administration to revoke the polio vaccine. And Kennedy appears to be sticking with this attorney. He hasn't done anything. But what Kennedy said was, he said, "Well, I know." He said it in a sarcastic way, and I know I heard it. I heard it in my own ears. No one's reporting this, but he said basically that Robert Kennedy is he's a microbiologist. We know that. He said it very sarcastically, like Kennedy was a microbiologist. So with that in mind, that clicked, and then I said to myself, Kennedy is a microbiologist, and then I thought to myself, The Monster Mash by Bobby Morris Pickett, that he was working in the lab late one night, and my eyes. So I put it all together, and then I came up with this cartoon here. You see? There's a microscope, and then what Kennedy is doing. I have him doing in this cartoon is experimenting on a caterpillar. So what he's doing is he gave a shot to a caterpillar to see if it would develop the symptoms of autism and start withdrawing and being, studying the behavior of the caterpillar after the second shot of the vaccine. that he was, that he's questioning, So there it is. So he's studying the effects of vaccine on a caterpillar in the laboratory. And there is there it is here. There he is. You see? There he is. And now he's come up with a discovery here that in my hypothetical cartoon here, that he's discovered that there was a link. You see? And again, going back to John F. Kennedy, who alluded to Robert F. Kennedy as a microbiologist. So I put him in that role and took up and then injected Bobby Morris Pickett the Monster Mash, and I called it the Monster Vaccine Smash. So this is Kennedy doing the Monster Vaccine Smash, and I want to read this to you. So if I left out anything here, I could just give it to you here. Robert F. Kennedy Jr., the nominee of President-elect Donald Trump to be Secretary of Health and Human Services, sings Richard's Monster Vaccine Smash, based on the song by Bobby Morris Pickett, that in a future address to the nation, if he is confirmed by the Senate, giving Kennedy's opinion on the polio vaccine has come under scrutiny after reports that his personal attorney lobbied the Food and Drug Administration to revoke its approval of the vaccine. And Trump told reporters Monday that he was all for the vaccine. Now, Trump said he was for the vaccine. It's not going away. That's what his exact words were. But questioned vaccine mandates. He said, well, maybe we shouldn't have mandates. If you don't want to get a vaccine, that's cool. Why should we force kids and parents to make their kids get vaccines, even though it saves millions of lives? If they believe, some of them may believe Robert F. Kennedy Jr. and decide, and other people espousing that view and want not to do it. So since they're right, it should be their right. So again, that is where President-elect Trump said, that was what he said, he questions the mandates that requires you to have your child vaccinated. And Trump said of rising autism rates. Now, something is going on. Now, he said something is going on, rising autism rates. Somebody has to find out. I don't know if it's vaccines. So he's saying, I don't know if it's vaccines, right? So he's mentioning vaccines in that context of autism. And the medical authorities have already said that there's no linkage. But President-elect Donald Trump is, for whatever reason, he's injecting an element of doubt when he says, I don't know if it's vaccines. So if he's saying, I don't know if it's vaccines, he might be saying at the same time, I don't know if it's not vaccines. But we're going to have to see what Robert F. Kennedy Jr. comes up with. This is how I feel right now. Because sometimes President Trump has a change of heart after the facts are brought to him as he sees them, and so he in the context of autism, he mentioned, I don't know if it's vaccines what's going on that's causing autism. So you could argue he's injecting an element of doubt there. You could argue that or view it that way. Well, anyway, so here we go. Now I've got I'm going to bring it back here to the laboratory. Here it is. Here's the laboratory making this discovery. And I'm going to try to bring up the song. Okay.
This is the second most toxic thing.
Always got to go through stuff.
If you're still using plastic or wood cutting boards, ditch them right now.
Okay, here. I was working in this lab late last night when looking into my microscope. My eyes discovered a fantastic sight. For my caterpillar on the slide became autistic and began to hide. And after another vaccine injection, I caught on in a flash. He was suffering from the monster vaccine smash. The monster vaccine smash. Now everything's cool, and President Trump agrees with my plan. And my monster vaccine smash is the discovery of the land. Monster vaccine smash. Ooh, monster vaccine smash is the discovery of the land. It will make America healthy again and be my graveyard smash. There he goes. Monster's vaccine smash. Ooh, monster vaccine smash. Ooh, monster vaccine smash. Ooh, monster vaccine smash. Monster vaccine smash. All right, folks, I'm going to try it again, and I'm going to have, this time, give you a chance to read it and for yourself, okay? Here we go. Okay. Here we go. The monster vaccine smash. Kennedy's monster vaccine smash. right, folks. I want to thank you very much for watching my cartoon video today. God bless you. God bless America. And may God watch over all our troops stationed all over the world and in harm's way. Take care, folks. And I'll see you next time. Bye.